Well, I've just pulled up at Wildside Garage here in Brendale in Brisbane. Ben, the owner, is fantastic with modifications, custom modifications, and we've got the half canopy on the 79 series, and I've always wanted the sides on it, and it's a custom job. That's why I'm here. Let's go, and I'll introduce you to Ben, and we'll check out some of the work that he does.
Here's trouble.
Always trouble, mate. Ben, how are you, mate?
Good, buddy. How you doing, big fella?
Oh, mate.
Been a minute.
I've been thinking about you a lot lately.
Well,
The 79 I've been talking about.
yes.
Obviously got the half canopy on it, but it's useless without sides on it.
Yeah, it's looking a bit bare on the back there.
Yeah, and look, I've got the original sides with jack off, but it just doesn't work. Particularly with planning a filming trip.
Yep.
I want somewhere you can throw firewood, swags, chairs, throw a strap over it. But to me, it's just not finished, so that's why I'm here.
Oh.
What can you do for me?
Well, if you're going to throw that much gear in there, I think the first thing to do would be to go to the higher sides. The extrusions that we can get for the alley sides come in two different heights. I think the 300 is, yeah, we're up about there somewhere. I think the 300 is going to be a lot better because it's going to fit the overall size of the truck, but it's also going to give you that bit of extra height for, you know, firewood or whatever. You can stack it up a bit higher and things aren't going to fall out. That's probably the way.
That's what I want, because at the moment this is useless to me.
Yeah.
You know, you're strapping stuff down, you're always wondering you're off-road if it's going to fall out, so, you know, I'm practical. I love stuff to work easy.
Yeah. Well, look,
chuck it in, go to the beach, you know, chuck some chairs in the back. I can't just throw chairs in the back of this.
Well, I mean, you can, but they're probably going to fall out. So, well, look, I think we do it that way. I'll raptor it all up in black so it goes with the colour scheme and everything else. I think that'll work. I think you'll be pretty happy with that.
Mate, I'm looking forward to it.
Sweet, huh?
What's going on with this side? It's sort of got part of a rear door still on there.
Yeah.
Like an extra cab type thing or something doing.
Yeah, well, the last one that I just finished and delivered was a dual cab. So that was grandpa spec. We chopped it down to a dual cab, tray, canopy, lift, 79 bonnet, wheels, tyres, bar work, you know, all that gear. This one's basically the same, just an extra cab version. I'm going to do this canopy behind me, so it's more of like an oversized dog box. Basically like a little version of what you're driving, so canopy with a bit of usable tray space. And then it's got the same sort of upgrades that I do on most of them. You know, full-time reverse camera, not just on reverse, it's on accessories, so it acts as a rear view mirror the whole time.
You know what, mate?
What?
I've got a mate that I've filmed with for about 14 years now.
Oh, here we go. Yep. All right.
You look a bit like him.
All right.
This would be heaven for him. It's like talking to my old mate, John again.
Well,
Anyway, I love it.
I'm thinking that one back there is a bit more his flavour.
Fiberglass.
Some of it, yeah, it's 50-50.
Yep.
But it's
Cool.
It was a body off, every nut and bolt.
You're going to have the analog gauges back in it, the factory ones, or are you going to digitise that?
No, I'm trying to keep it as user friendly as possible, and there's a company that does the original style aftermarket, so it's all brand new, but it's still that old school mechanical. To keep it a little bit authentic. That's why we changed the colour too, because when we got it, it was the same as the rear section of the engine bay. It was that hot orange.
You wrapped the back yourself? Does that come with that?
No, I wrapped it everything. Take everything apart, prep it all, raptor it, put it all back together.
Yeah.
It just keeps everything consistent, you know?
I noticed on the other side you're getting 79 scoops and put them in 80 series and 100 series bonnets.
I've put
Is
them
that
in,
like
yeah, everything.
Is it for a look thing? Is it for ducting air over the engine, push engine temperatures, or?
Look, it started, I had an old pre-DPF.
I reckon it looks cool.
Well, it does look cool, there's that factor. But it started with, I had a 79 bonnet, a pre-DPF that we'd done an exchange for a bloke. He'd been in a crash, the corner of it was a bit busted, and I just finished an extra cab build on the GU. And I thought like the front end looked like it needed something, and just having some beers one arm, I was like, well, I reckon I could make that fit. And skinned it, grafted it, you know, finished it off, and when we posted a photo of the truck done, all the sign writing, lifted, you know, rock armor bar, all the gear, the only comments we got was on the bottom. And that just kind of, that's where it started. It was never even meant to be a thing, and I've put them on.
Secret ingredient.
Well, yeah.
Here.
That's right.
Come and show me.
All right. Yeah, so that's your pre-DPF.
Yeah.
And then there's the DPF, which is the larger one. But I've done them for 60s, 80s, 100s, 200s, GUs, Y62s. I've done them on Tritons, Colorados, Rangers, and I'm about to do the shop truck, the BT50. So it's like, they go on everything.
Yeah, they do look cool, don't they?
It just changes the front end. I like that more aggressive front end look.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the reasons I like the Raptor as well, because the whole package just comes together and it's just meaner looking. And it's obviously a shit lot stronger than normal 2K. Your standard setup that you had on here has a drop section. Are you wanting a drop section to fill that, or are you happy for everything to line up and just have that as like a water release?
That'd be fine.
That'd be fine? Oh, okay. Makes it easy.
Make it easy. Just so I can chuck chairs in, as long as the chair doesn't slip underneath that gap.
Nah, you're literally going to be dealing with, you know, if the sides sit there, I'll make sure the rear lines up, so you're going to have a, I don't know, 7 or 8 mil gap.
Yeah, it's fine. All right. Cheers, mate. Got that Wildside feel.
It does. It does. Come up good.
I love the look and feel of that bloody Raptor coat.
Well, yeah, I tend to think I coat it a little differently. Full texture, full strength, because there are places that'll thin it down and spray it through a gravity feed to get it, you know, not so harsh. I'd normally satin black like all your hardware, but because you've got a lot of chrome and alley exposed components, I thought I'd leave it. So again, the concept of making it look like it wasn't an afterthought. It looks good with the other Raptor. We've got to do your rear tray too, because now that that's done, if you actually look into the tray up against that, it doesn't look as flash.
This is great. I can see swags. Go to the beach, throw the swags in, chairs in, quick strap over the top, and away you go.
Well, that's the idea, you know.
Because it was useless beforehand. And all made right here at Wildside Garage. That's good, you didn't have to weld or anything or bolt anything to the canopy.
4mm wall, 4mm plate, capped it at each end. You get your stainless lug on it for the latch, and unless something crazy happens, that thickness plate, I think that'll still be there for years to come. You know, it's dressed it up nice.
Well, I don't know what else to do except just go and use it.
Well, yeah, that's the idea. Get it on the tracks now. Now it's a little bit more functional.